Why hello there, my fellow fire starters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead. Episode 51. The Final Flicker of the Long Dead. So these guys are hanging out by my experimental kill burn box area. We might need to clear them out manually. Oh, did I rename that? I feel like I did. Oh, you know, I did, and then like I broke the old refinery down and moved it. That's probably what that was about. So up here in the failed siege, we do have some shamblers. Hey, good. Let's go ahead and have you get happier killing a bunch of sangophages. Trying to clean up the map tile of corpses, I think, is a worthwhile venture. Are you blade focused? No. Oh, you're a tough one, huh? Dang. Thing took quite a beating. Well, you know, maybe it was a sangophage. No, it says baseliner. So just tidying up some corpses. We're down to not so many shamblers on the map tile, and there was a big die-off over here. So we can burn them too. I would love to just get ahead of the nonsense that is the amount of bodies that are typically on the map tile. Steel. Not super far, but not super convenient either. I feel like if you cut off someone's torso, you've beheaded them, because like without a torso, you're kind of not a body anymore. You're just legs and a head. I feel like once you've destroyed the torso, they should die. I think that makes more sense. What do you guys think? Because it's really typical that we just, like, remove the torso off of these sangophages. But, like, that's apparently not enough. Which, to me, feels a little silly. It's like a Futurama joke, being a disembodied head. It's like, what are you, Agnew? Zoshi, help me out with the body burning. So there's one active shambler over here who's gonna die in 3 hours anyway, but I'll have good speed that process up. And then we have all of these shamble corpses. And I'm gonna move the medicine a little away. I'll like tidy it up at the end. All these shamble corpses clean up. And then Good is going to stay out here with Zoshi, standing guard. Oh, that's really cool. The corpse of the Ikimian is still eared. So your armor's at 42%. I guess that's fine. And if I am able to remove all the bodies from the northwest, because there's a lot of them, that would be fantastic. So Nabe, How about you come join me? Is it for whatever reason? Maybe it's toxic fallout. Maybe they're not resurrecting due to toxic fallout or something. Because I don't think that's a thing, but it feels like a thing because there's a lot more inanimate shamblers on the map than I've ever really seen. Yeah, it does feel like a thing, doesn't it? Toxic fallout would have them decay quicker, but like, I don't know if that's going to be the determining factor on whether they come back or not. That wouldn't stop them from coming back. That would just remove their bodies, removing them from the pool, but it doesn't prevent the action. Yeah, it's possible that they're not supposed to mix. Although the toxic fallout is done, isn't it? We don't have it anymore. Because we have an acidic smog instead. I only just noticed. That's embarrassing. Although I have been managing the, like, mega bugs that is messing with the events. Alright, messages. When did that happen, and why didn't I notice? Sometime yesterday. Well, I feel extra attentive. To be fair, I'm running on like 4.5 hours of sleep. Way less than I ought to get or wanted to have. So, chalk it up to deprivation. Which is exactly how the soldiers in the Inquest feel. So, I guess, I mean, but I'm not getting nibbled on by shamblers, so my life is infinitely better. But I do, sympathize at least. Alright, let's unroof this and start growing again. And cheers for the extra cup of coffee. I appreciate it. I'll take you up on it. Toddlers are a sort of shamblers. Yep. They are indeed. I am... So it's possible that we had solar and like the backup of grow lights. Well, for now, I'm just going to unroof this area. Actually, I'll unroof all of it. And go back to like normal grow. Cool. Alright, good. You need to sleep. So go sleep. It does put Nabe at a bit of a like Nabe and Zoshi are a little bit more exposed as they don't have like a body guardian. But I could always get a brawler out here in short notice. Yeah, they've been decayed for so long they don't even have any flesh. That is a very astute observation and entirely correct. And now Kadath has tattered apparel too. Bandolier? No, shirt. No? Gunlink. Ah, your gunlink is done. Alright, I'm gonna have him just force wear a recon helmet. I mean, the man has lost a few eyes, so I think it's useful to protect eyeballs. Alright, who's shamble waking? I hear one. Who is it? Oh, it's the one on the, you. I think it's time to leave this section. So these guys have died more recently. RCV, I'm going to have you come up here and help out. Because I don't want to give up the idea of getting rid of those bodies. They've been looming over us for a long time. I'm willing to fight for it. And the, you know, okay, that's fine. Any of my brawlers should be able to handle like the few occasional stragglers. No big deal. The Shamblers didn't approach until the end of the Toxic Fallout. Yes, I think they're not. Those two events are not supposed to mix, which is why it got wonky. You were right, Chimic. Your coding intuition. Oh, what the heck was that? Your coding intuition was correct. Dodson wants to join. No, you don't. Head butler? Yeah, we don't need a butler. Bye. So with the Northwest cleaned up, we do have non-zero... Oh, I forgot about you. We do have non-zero Shamblers in the Southeast, but like most of the map is getting cleaned up, which is great. Great for my TPS too. Or TPM. Frame rate, whatever you want to call it. Don't stand on it. Oh, I meant to make a little change here. I'm going to go into the dev mode and quickly do it. It's not that consequential, which is... I don't want people to force change the hair. I'm kind of used to them looking the way they look. And some of these change requests are likely as a consequence of me not allowing certain hairstyles, which I don't want to do. So I'm using dev mode to just say any hair and beard is fine. So the look change request for Wizard might have been a tattoo or something, but like if it was hair, I'll know it in a second. All right, you're done. You're done. Okay. Apparently I missed some hairstyles. 1 second. Oh, yep. All the tribals. That would explain it. Why can't you do that every time? I was expecting a big brawl dealing with that Sangophage, and nope, just lopped off the head. Was done with it. Okay, we have massively more cleaned up map tile. Especially in the Northwest, it's like the first time it's been like 0 corpse up there, which is fan-freaking-tastic. We're still getting healed up from the muscle parasites. Muscle parasites are really... I hate muscle parasites. Such a drain. But Good is now cured of muscle parasites because we've been giving her glitter meds so that she didn't have manipulation malices. Because it was just important for her to be in top form. Sakura has pure, fully psi focus. So let's figure out who we are going to regen. Addie's not a bad call. Or Madzi. I'm going to regen Madzi. Missing a nose makes you disfigured, which comes with some malices that are worth avoiding. So there you go. I got your nose, or something. So as far as the unroofing goes, we are nowhere near goal. So I'm going to create a higher profile for it, a higher priority for it, and get these guys to unroof the farm, because I really don't want to starve again. I know I have a lot of stockpiled corn and soon possibly toxic potatoes. I could put the toxic potato... I mean, I don't know if I need a zone that big. But I'll keep an eye on that. My other guardian has the regen power? No. He does not. He's one level away from regrow limbs. And then once he gets regrow limbs, we'll put him on a similar meditation schedule as Sakura until everyone is regenerated. Also, keeping in mind, we are doing that via Bionics as well. Although that's been real slow. Because I had a bajillion raids and Wizard was drafted for every single one of them. It actually stands to reason maybe leaving Wizard alone for future events and not requiring his attendance for raids so he can keep crafting. I think he's the few bullets he's gonna land is not worth time on the crafting bench if I was to guess. Oh, you're still doing it anyway? That... what? No. What? Okay. You... that's the cut you went with? Really? Why not just make you, full cracked out? I mean, that's better. There you go. No, okay, you just look like a goofball. We'll have you, Wizard... Wizard's a crafter, right? We'll have you... yeah, there we go. You're gonna be, that kind of wizard. Growing up bowl cut, never a good look. I mean, is bowl cut ever a good look? Regardless of age? I would argue, no, it isn't. So once we're done on roofing stuff, I'm going to go and maybe try to clear the close group here. Because this was a wandering group of shamblers and I, intercepted them and messed with them, they're never going to wander away. They're sort of, stuck in their current position. Which is going to be really annoying for me because they're in my way, completely in my face. It can work for kids? I don't think so. I've never seen it look good for kids either. I think the problem is, of my generation, bowl cuts was like the Three Stooges. I can't separate in my mind bowl cuts from being stupid. I'm just sort of stuck thinking it's like a haircut of a dunce cap or something. I don't know. All right, solar done. Let's go back to tube TV because I kind of want the flat screen TV. My guys need more recreation types, is essentially, and we could also go for poker. I hadn't forgotten about that. I don't think I have the cut marble for it at the moment, but now I do. I'll take that back. We'll go for a poker table. One of the reasons why we expanded the stockpile here was for exactly that. All right, so now that all the roof's been removed, let's change the priority back. And if you take a look at the pollution zone, we have removed a considerable amount of the Devil Strand zoned pollution, which is great. I'm also going to create another pollution dump. So copy and paste. And that will be Tox Dump 2, and this will be Tox Dump 1. Alright, good. Annie, RCV Brazit, you know, everyone. It's a field day. We're gonna clean up some corpses. Except for Wizard. Wizard, I'm gonna put you at the end, so I know not to draft you anymore. Like, unless emergency. Alright, Bryzit. Whoop. I forgot that was on autocast. Bryzit is going to need some tutelage. So let's do that. Bryzit and Good are now on a tutor mentorship schedule. And then it's not a terrible idea to have Sakura take one on too. Maybe just one more. Maybe tutor your Nabla. Tutor your hubby. Why not? Got to make for an awkward relationship, but whatever. Some of these guys are reviving as we're killing the other ones. Chimik, you look like you need a break, and Zoshi, start burning the bodies behind us. I love this sort of concept of like a re-execution squad. I'm gonna coin that term, re-execution squad. That they're just like walk as like a wall of guns and blades up the battlefield, finishing everyone off. I don't know. I can picture it as being just like absolutely epic looking. Alright, Nabe, you're gonna be on the case now too. And Ross, you as well. Whoa, don't shoot Nabe. Alright, shooters, you're dismissed. Most brawlers are dismissed. Goodwill, bodyguard, so we don't end up with a lot of friendly fire. Are they? Okay, yeah. Sorry, Sakura. Coming. It's hard to just constantly have to babysit bodies as they burn. But it's worth it. We'll get access to this section of the base again and be able to rearm traps. I would like to continue building said traps. That is absolutely on the agenda, plus an Eastern burn box is absolutely also on the agenda. It's just the constant managing of crises has me I've been busy. Yeah, they really are just coming back as I'm burning them. Ouch! You ripped my eye out? Good lord. Alright, shooters. You can go back in. Good will remain here for a minute to just make sure that these guys don't come back a nth time. The thing is, as long as it's not raining, they'll come back on fire and then reburn again. Wait, how? Wait, what? Hang on a minute. Oh, I have some standard... Oh, I'm an idiot. This, apparently, this run is standard conduit. That's stupid. For those that don't know, standard conduit can have feedback events. Hidden conduit cannot. And apparently I accidentally put standard conduit in this stretch here. I slipped my mind. And, yeah. So, fixing that now. Alright, good. You could go to sleep. I'll pull RCV out or something if we need more people. Be nice if conduit was color-coded. Yeah, and the power overlay. That's a mod idea. I mean, of course, I could just search conduit and then sort to the bottom for the regular power conduit to see where it all is until it's all gone. But yes, I agree with you. Okay, RCV, sorry, but your presence is required. Alright, so now all that's left... Actually, RCV, while you're at it... Let's try to hit these guys, too. Because we're almost down to only this cluster left. Which is going to be, like, the cleanest the map's been in, like, a millennia. You're surprised it took this long? Yes. Given that I have a lot of incidents not allowed to have happen, I almost feel like I need a dummy conduit to just allow for those, you know, the events to trigger. There we go. Yeah, this was the I want to get rid of crap I don't need giveaway. That was the... Yeah, that was a lot of wealth. That was a lot of wealth that I was just like, done. Let's toss. I did add that like 15 minutes ago. That's true. Hang on, one of them came back. Okay, cool. Close to home. Now can include... Oh, wait, there's shamblers down there. To be dealt with later. I have lots and lots of marble now. I mean, sorry, steel. So I'm going to move back to deep drilling marble for a little bit more furniture. So, Mraz it, bring that back. Cloth is back up. Until we really have a reliable source of Devil Strand, I probably don't want to do that, though. To turn cloth into chairs, only because clothing is, you know, I don't want to be naked. Are shamblers giving me wealth? No, but things like the shards that are on the map everywhere that like I can't necessarily pick up because they're not safe to travel to are giving me wealth, or like old siege site equipment, and there's a lot of stuff that's potentially giving wealth in this setting. And getting rid of it will immensely help our wealth and value. Hence the cleanup. Okay, the stupid power was removed. Good. Now, if I search conduit, I shouldn't get any hits. Nope. There's no regular conduit anymore. Good. Problem solved. One of many that I have caused. Yep, let's not talk about it. Alright, so we'll get a little bit of marble, and the purpose of this marble is so that we can make marble stools for the poker table. And then we will start deep drilling for granite so that I can fix some external walls, because we're actually out of granite. I could also start hauling it. Where's... Yeah, there's granite chunks there. Let's haul these granite chunks. They seem safe to go to, and bring the granite in and turn it into walls and the like. So I'm going to remove Survive the Tox off the top. Make new gear, improve defenses. And improve defenses. And one more burn box is going to be the goal. The deep drill red. Sandstone. Yeah, that it did. Despite being installed on rough-hewn marble. Yep. Yep. That makes sense. Totally. Not at all. Good catch, by the way, Azarin. Okay, Brazit's getting mentored. 1%. Addy. You have powered leap. Removing the roof over this is actually oddly difficult. I don't want to do that. Infection to your red. Oh, well, that sucks. Rascal should be able to heal you. Yeah, there we go. Word of healing? No, not healing. Word of immunity. I'm an idiot. Well, it's fine. Sakura. Give you bed rest. Because I don't think you can word of immunity yourself. So, Sloane. Go tend her. And now that I'm staring at this, Madzy, go get your blade. The bottom right kitchen swirl. What? Bottom right stool in the kitchen have a swirl on it. There's a stool in the kitchen? I was not aware that there was a stool in here. Are you hallucinating? Did you mix yayo and wake up? I'm just teasing. Sort of. You meant the rec room, but the swirl is gone? Psycaster is just casting illusions. Shambler salt. Alright, this is real salt. We have 42 north, or 43 north, 29 east, and 50 southwest. Madzi, Addy, RCV will handle north. Bryzit, you'll go east with Sloan Kadath Rascal. Scorp Sunsu Nabla. Good. And company go that way. Yeah, a lot of those psycasts, like Words of Immunity, Words of Health, Regen, cannot be self-casted, which is all the reason why I got a second mentee for that, so that we didn't have that bottleneck. Some of my brawlers are still under muscle parasites, so I'm making accommodations. I have RCV in the center for that reason. The trap isn't reset, unfortunately. It's not ready to go, not ready to help me. We will reset it once we have more granite and incendiary mines. This group looks like they're hitting here. I don't know. We might need a pivot on doors. Ross, just stick with this group. It's fine. I'm gonna guess they hit here, and we'll have to pivot here. All right. Correct. Incorrect. So they're dogpiling a wall section. Got it. And here as well, I can't really stop them because there's too many groups, too few defenders, but, you know, it is what it is. We're working on it. Oh, there we go. The old, hey, there's a valid target balloon. Well, shoot frenzy is a good timing. Okay, the group in the south. Lock and valid targets. No, Ross, I told you to go here. Wait, what are you doing? Stand where I tell you to stand, pal. And this group's getting overrun. We pulled some of this aggro away, but not a whole lot, to be honest. There's still plenty of shamblers still slamming on the walls. They're very hard, like... Shamblers are particularly tough opponents, given their numbers and the fact that they aren't easily kited. They kind of do what they want, which makes them difficult to deal with at times. Okay, Madsy is down. Yeah, not having a... I'll probably... So, this is a candidate for a door. Because... this was too far for the Shamblers to repath towards. Noted. And she's down, I think, mostly because of muscle parasites. That's the primary culprit. She has high pain. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions or feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Inquisitors.